A big shout out to Hannon Travel for sponsoring today's episode of Rolling with the Rows. If you're planning your next trip, whether it's a weekend away or a big adventure, make sure you check out Hannon Travel. They're an Irish-owned travel company, and honestly, there's nothing better than having someone take the stress out of organising your travels. Huge thank you to Emer and the team at Hannon Travel for supporting the podcast. Thank you very much. Peace. Yeah. Right, so that's the cue. What's
Camera, lights, action.
Camera, lights, action. We're here and we are live in New York City. Mitch,
let's do it, baby. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Well, are you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to be here.
Good. It's a lovely studio, isn't it?
It's actually stunning.
What do you think of Canal Street out there?
Honestly, I kind of jogged here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I got out of the subway and then I was like, okay, time-wise, so I was kind of like running through. So I don't know what I think of Canal Street because I didn't really see it. I was just like, where the hell am I? My phone was about to die.
Oh, fuck.
It's plugged in now, but it was on 2%. And I was like, imagine if it dies. And you're like, where the hell is he?
Well, I've always actually wondered, like, what do I do if someone doesn't show up?
Bro, record it yourself.
Yeah, but what would I talk about?
Get Henrietta or Gabe in.
Yeah, true.
That'd be so interesting.
That'd actually be a decent one.
I'm looking at Gabe there, and I just know he has stories. There are stories behind those eyes.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely. Either one of those will do. Could get them on. I was thinking though, if I did it myself, I'd probably just have to do some sort of like. I don't know. I'd probably just get up on my phone, Twitter or Irish Times, and just like take a scroll.
Would you be able to just talk for an hour, bro? Like,
yeah,
I'm not joking. Let's say if you didn't turn up today and I was here.
Oh my god.
I would just. I'm allowed like curse and stuff.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I would just literally like Henrietta would have to turn off the mic like after the hour, like be like, okay, it's over.
That's
I'd be still talking like.
Yeah.
I'd love to know actually where my mind would go.
I get if I was to think about what I would do, I honestly think that this is interesting. If I took a scroll through Twitter and was like, oh well, like I just saw this, let me have a look and like go down this rabbit hole. I have thought about before, like if I was doing like a solo show, going on to like, let's say going on, like everyone's seen Friends, right?
Everyone's seen Friends.
Everyone's seen Friends. So going on to Substack and then being like going down a wormhole. Like,
Substack would be a good one. You'd really get some topical stuff there. Twitter's a dangerous one.
Twitter is, or as they call it now.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Do you go on X?
I'm a huge Twitter user. That's funny because I was actually going to tell you a story about that.
It's a shithole, man.
Really? See, I have mine perfectly curated.
To what, like?
So I see exactly what I want to see. Porn. I see
get me on that side. Like.
No, I don't think you want to see what I see. But I see my celebrity news, Irish news, Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Like, so the thing with me is, and listen, this is to the people, okay? This is the true story. So I had my Jack Rowe Twitter account. Then I was like, you know what? Twitter was, I'd say the HQ of Twitter in San Francisco, right? I'd say they were
European HQs in Ireland, but yeah, go on.
But I'd say this is going up to the top of the top, okay? This is in San Fran.
But pre-Musk, but if it was Musk.
Yeah, it's Musk.
Yeah.
They're like, where is the heat map of users for Twitter? Ballina. we'd be on
like
Twitter.
not just you, like.
No, Ballina. We were all on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like we'd be like, fucking bitch, they're like fucking saying that to me. Like,
there's a guy. Well, first of all, that's crazy. Like that idea to me. None of my friends use Twitter. I used to tweet things and then I was like, just stop because I was getting like too passionate and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
tweeting about what?
Just like I'd see something and I'd be like, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I'd see something and I'd reply. And it would just be real, like, uncut opinions.
Absolutely.
And, like, fuck that, like.
Yeah.
But, yeah, sure, I mean, there was a page on Twitter. One of my favourite things about Mayo winning the All-Ireland was...
Up Mayo.
How many days since Mayo last won the All-Ireland? You've seen it. I don't... If you're on Twitter that much, have you seen the page?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah,
what was the number of days?
He was... it was like 20,000.
That's fucking
No, does that make sense?
That does make sense, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like 75 years.
Yeah.
He was so committed. For literally 4 years, because I went through it, every 3 days, like 4 days, he'd post like 17,000 days. And then he posted 0 days.
Wow.
And it just blew up.
That's like kind of a metaphor for life and success though, isn't it?
Is it?
Like you kind of need to wait. That's where I'm going with this. This podcast is really all about deeper meaning, so really just get into it there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Ask me whatever you want in terms of that.
I will. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
But that kind of to me is like, your time will come. Do you know? It will. And
I love that.
I think your time is here. I want to crack open this thing because I'm dying to have a sip of it.
Crack that baby open.
I will, absolutely. So
Can I get in on it?
Yes, please do. Guys,
Come
this
on,
is
man.
Egan's, okay? This is Ireland's first RTD ready to drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's an Irish whiskey canned drink, and I had about 75 of them last night.
We're on the beer. I had one of these last night.
Did you? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Okay, I'm having the lemonade. Lemonade's much nicer than the one you have.
I'm
I will
having
say that.
the Irish whiskey iced tea original.
Yeah, to be fair, it is good, but you'll start seeing these popping up around the place. But it's funny that we started talking about Twitter because I'll ask you first. What was it for you that ultimately like kind of made?
Man, I'm gonna
you
have this
pop
gone
up?
in 2 minutes.
Please do. I wish I fucking brought more.
I've never drank on a podcast before.
No.
This could, yeah.
I always drink on this.
I love that.
It's kind of chill. It's like a kind of late.
We're just
night
having a
vibe.
drink.
We're having a
I'm
drink.
kind of on my holidays.
Yeah, we got a microphone. We got some cameras going on. I mean, hello. You know, this is what we signed up for.
Love it.
But what was it that made you like kind of pop off or like blow up, so to speak? Like
Nothing. It didn't. That didn't happen. I would say I started to realize pretty early on when I was posting. It's like, you know, short videos of me talking are the ones that have to work or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, an opinion or giving out about something, 30 seconds, try and pop in a joke. They were the ones that were popping off.
on TikTok or on Instagram?
On TikTok.
Right.
Because I started on TikTok. Like, Instagram was just like, anybody, you're just
Instagram's a bit
posting
more
pictures with your
daunting.
friends or whatever. Oh, so daunting.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so I was posting those style of videos and they kind of blew up. I know I did one where my first few ones that did well were like, one of them was, you know, when you wear sunglasses in like rural Ireland.
I know
And
that
like
video.
I was like, you know, I basically put voiceovers as if
he's
there were
wearing
people.
sunglasses.
I know. I said like take them off, Stevie Wonder or whatever. But I was like, it's not Hollywood or so. That one blew up, and then it went on Lad Bible stuff, and then I did one about Irish Wish, Lindsay Lohan's movie about Ireland.
Yeah.
One of the worst films I've ever
Ever.
fucking seen in my life.
Ever brought disgrace on Knock Airport.
It brought disgrace on everything, right?
Yeah.
And like it was, none of the actors were Irish. It was cringy. They used like a green screen for like being at the cliffs, and it was just like, go to the fucking cliffs.
Who told them that St. Bridget like does that?
I don't know.
Do you know?
But anyway, so I happened to be at the cliffs of Moher the day before I watched it, and I had a video of me with the wind, like the wind at the cliffs, especially in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
So I just made the video being like, this is the worst film I've ever seen. They were in the cliffs of Moher one day, and then it clipped to the background of Hoth. And I was like, for like just a bit of fucking continuity, Lindsay.
Yeah, for
but
God's
the people
sake.
of Clare, the people of fucking East Clare are gonna be upset about this or wherever the clips are. But I clipped the video being like, this didn't happen because the hairline would be out if you're at the cliffs.
Bang.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be like your hair, like.
Yeah, it'd be like this. Hello. Be absolutely windswept.
Yeah. So sorry, there were a couple of the videos that blew up. I have no continuous thing. The only continuous is that, you know, it's the same style of video, but they're all random. Like, people say to me, sure, I don't know what you're going to come out with next or whatever. So that was the first couple of videos. But I never had a week where I got 10,000 followers in a week. You know the way that happens to people?
Yeah, I've heard
It was
people talk
just
about that.
literally block by
Steady.
block by block. How many days since my old last won the All-Ireland? Like, literally just keep doing it. I'm still doing it.
Yeah, you
You know, just keep pushing. And now I'm in New York on the
But
podcast.
you've been doing it for a while.
2.5 years.
Because I met you before.
No.
No? No, I didn't think you'd remember me.
In a bar?
Yes, we were in Toners.
Was I locked?
No, you know what? I say it lightly. I met you. Like, you were walking out and people were actually plaguing you. Like, they were like, oh my God, like I saw your video. Like, they were
In
like
Toners?
in Toners, in Dublin, yeah.
How long ago?
This is like when I was like, so I'd say about a year and a half ago, potentially 2 years.
That was when
and
I was
you were
working-
leaving.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love your videos. And you're like, thank you.
Oh, thanks,
That
pal.
was it.
I appreciate that.
You're like, oh yeah, now I remember.
But no.
No.
But to be fair, we didn't have a conversation. Like,
No, we didn't. To be fair,
Yeah,
I was
but
saying it
no,
lightly.
I used to work in a bank on Bagot Street. So
Yes.
I'd go into Toners after.
Was that when you finished college? You worked in Bank of Ireland?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I can like.
Yeah,
bleep
it's
that out if
just
you want me
fine.
to leave it out.
But no, it's fine. But yeah, when I finished college,
What is it with the semi-states getting people after college? I worked in ESB. What was I doing in ESB?
man, that's the dream. Like, I had the best time ever in the bank.
Yeah.
It's fucking class. But I went to America. I was in Boston after college, like for the summer, and then joined the bank then in September and stayed. I was on a 24-month, 2-year contract. Stayed 20 months,
Yeah.
and then got out of the matrix. Quit the
Where
job.
did you live in Boston?
I like I basically stayed in a house. I was only there for 2 weeks because I travelled for 5.
Yeah.
So I did 2 weeks Boston, 1 week Chicago, and I did
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, you gotta include
And
that
2
one.
weeks doing the like Route 66.
Class.
Best experience of my life.
Okay, it was unreal.
3 of my best friends in the car. But like 2,000 kilometers. It was just stuff of dreams.
I used to work in the Druid in Boston. Do you go to that pub?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, it's a great pub. It's a great pub. But I wanted to tell you the story about
We're getting so distracted, like.
Yeah, no, I know, but this is what it is.
Yeah, 100%.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I'd say this will have no clips.
But like
The whole thing.
I'll just say something like outrageous and then you can clip that.
Yeah.
But like even when we had to like stop talking so that we could start the podcast.
No,
like,
I know. But like that's what I tell them. Like, so when I was doing it with Sarah, like Sarah and I were very militant.
Yes.
Like it was like, and then Sarah would be like this to me.
But is that because Sarah's probably
Sarah
very
be like,
organised.
right, that's that one
Can I
done,
just say I fucking love Sarah Rowe.
She's class.
She's your cousin.
She's my cousin.
I love her and I followed her for years.
Yeah.
And she was captain in Ireland recently. She's just really cool.
Yeah, no,
so she's back in Oz now, but was she in New York for a long time?
Yes, she was in New York for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Because, so what Sarah usually does is she plays AFL.
Yes.
And then on her off season, she'll play another sport.
Yeah, she's mental.
She's mental, yeah. But then she
and it's like it's another sport, as in sometimes you play football, but then it's like soccer.
Gaelic, yeah. So like, you know, she keeps you on your toes.
She's talented though.
She's very talented. Like, I mean, she's a fucking star of the family. Like,
yeah.
But she basically was like, no, you know what? This time she was so worn out and injured and sick, and like, I mean, like Sarah's sick compared to like me sick. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Sarah like probably felt like a tiny bit off and was like, I'm sick, and then like, you know, because she's just like wasn't performing at 100%.
I get you.
And then like I'm sitting here like this, but she was like, no, we're going to take a bit of time. Yeah, she's like, we're going to take a bit of time off, and herself and Scoot. She does have a sham, unfortunately. Came to New York.
I don't know why you said unfortunately, like. But anyway, go on.
But they came to New York then for a couple of weeks, and she called. No, I think maybe I called her when I was drunk, and then we were talking on the phone, and then she was like, "Here, would you do a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I will." And you know what? It took that kind of. It took her coming to me to do it, you know, and then she went back to Australia, and we were like, okay, fuck it, I kind of have to continue doing this, you know, because I kind of built this and
you
like
were
built
locked
the
in, bro,
and stuff like
rolling
that.
with the row.
Rolling with the row, yeah.
You kind of have to drop the
singular.
S, bro.
No, you know what? I have an idea for.
Like,
you like that one over
like
there?
Drop the S, like
rolling with the row.
I know. Yeah, that like works
with the row.
Now the only thing is,
what
like,
about the Jack Rowe show?
My mother called me. Yeah, love it. My mother calls me Rowe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My name's Ronan.
Ronan. Yeah.
So like, technically for
it's
today,
funny.
it works.
So when we spoke about initially about you coming on the show, like I was buzzing, and I want to say thank you, really, like thank you so much, because
I'm so happy
you
to
know
be here.
I've always loved your videos, I really have.
I love you,
and I'm a heart. I know you do. Thank you, and the feeling's mutual.
Since I met you last night.
But yeah, I've been a big fan of you since last night. But no, since I met you in Toners.
Exactly.
Come on. But I called my mum when you said you'd do it. It's like, I swear I called my mum.
An Oscar.
It is. No, it is. I called mum and I was like, I actually like have some good news. Like Ronan Mitchell said you could come on the show, and she's like, I don't think I know him. And,
yeah,
but mum's like, all over Instagram.
What the fuck are you talking
about?
No,
mum's all over Instagram. I go, no, you definitely do. And then we got off the phone, and then she texted me. She goes, I do know him. I love his videos.
Brilliant.
And now ever since then, it's so funny whenever he posts like liked by Mary Rowe. And then I was like, because we had just spoke, and then I called her, and then I'd say immediately after her phone call, like, Mary Rowe followed you. Like,
yeah, probably.
Like,
I'll have to keep an eye out now for Mary. Go on, Mary.
Dude,
Shout out to your mother.
Shout out, Mary.
What a legend.
Yeah, she is going to be buzzing for this episode. But what I was saying about going viral is, like, I went viral in a time, like, I'm 28, okay, so I'm not that fucking old.
No.
But I went viral in a time before it's what is viral now.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is an interesting story. Okay. So I was, I don't know, something wrong with me as a child, I guess. Had this diary that I wrote to SpongeBob.
Yeah, there was definitely something going on
Yeah.
there.
So well, wait till you hear what I was writing, and I'll show it to all of you. Basically I would write into it about like how big of a fan I was of him, and like I didn't know if they were, you know, being sent to him or whatever. I had this little thing, and like I printed out pictures of SpongeBob and
This
me
is
and like
fucking
stuck it to the
bonkers.
front. Yeah, I stuck it to the front. And then like in the like entries, it's like one of them is like, dear, I spelled SpongeBob wrong the whole time, so I started SpongeBob. It was like, dear SpongeBob, yeah, like I'm your biggest fan, bigger than everyone else, like bigger fan than Alan, like he can go away for himself. Like,
Alan can go
away for himself.
Who's Alan?
And then I wrote this really like disturbing entry, and it was like, dear SpongeBob, I wish I was yellow like you and have holes in my body just like you. Jesus. Maybe I'll paint my face yellow and drill holes in my face.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know, then I was like, love Jack or whatever.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I posted
Nice
it on
sign-off.
Twitter in 2016. I was going to the grad. One of the girls brought me as a date.
Okay.
And I got down to the bus in the canal in Ballina, and someone was like to me, Jack, you're on Lad Bible. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, I saw it on Twitter, you're on Lad Bible. Took out my phone on Twitter, and it was like bang, bang. Like, it was like the notifications were coming through. But what was different about that time was like, I was probably just stupid in that he didn't try capitalize on it.
Yeah.
It was like people were calling me like, they're talking about you on expose. And I was like,
What, really?
Are they? Yeah. Oh, no. You don't know the half of it, right? So then someone messaged me on Twitter.
Expose?
Oh, no. Park it, okay?
The TV show?
Ronan, you're not ready for this.
Right,
okay?
go on.
So then someone messaged me on Twitter. Jack, how are you? What's your details? Can I give you a call? Yes, perfect. And I think I did an interview via Twitter. They sent me interview questions and I answered them. And then next thing, BuzzFeed have the article. This boy, Jack Rowe, he's 18 years old, has discovered his SpongeBob diary, and it's hilarious. Like, you need to read this. Then someone asked me for my contact details. Give them my contact details. I'm working at the Broken Jug, which is a carvery restaurant I worked in Ballina at the time. And I pick up the phone. Hello? Hi, Jack, this is Marie Joyce from ABC News. How are you today? And I was like, are you fucking joking me? It was Good Morning America and ABC News. And they wrote up the story and they did the story on air. Ryan Seacrest had the story.
But you knew who you were from an early age.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What's that TikTok
Like,
song?
you were writing SpongeBob. And you knew this is going to get me on ABC, baby.
But like,
deep down,
I just thought it was an interesting juxtaposition, because it's like, that's what going viral was. Big word. That's what going viral was in 2016. And like, I'd say my Instagram count went up by one.
So what this is the whole idea of the comments these days. This would have got you on Ellen in 2016. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's
how
like,
she didn't get it, I don't know.
How you didn't get on
2016.
Yeah, well, look. She's been exposed recently.
It was probably a busy news week.
And it was good that you weren't on it. But like, let's say, damn Daniel, back at it again with the Vans. Well, that used to happen, and it was like, it would go so viral. Things would go so viral that it was like everywhere for like a week.
The one thing,
and then it was on Ellen and all this shit. Now it's like, oh, I went viral. Class. Yeah. And then there's a couple of articles or whatever. And, oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but when I made that video about Irish Wish, they wrote an article on it. Claire Live and Limerick Leader wrote articles on it. So I was like, this is mad, because that was like one of my first TikToks.
Yeah.
But yeah, viral is much different now. What's viral now? I feel like because we're surrounded by content.
Saturated, yeah.
That like if something goes viral, it's like class, and you're on a buzz for like a few days. But unless you make like a series out of it, that's kind of it.
But what's viral to someone might not be viral to someone else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
My most liked videos are, I was walking down the Champs-Élysées in Paris, and there was this lady with like a fucking huge Calvin Klein bag.
I thought you were going to say a huge hoop.
No, and look, I mean, maybe she did, but I'm a respectful king. I wasn't looking.
Yeah. No, good.
But I was distracted anyway by her massive Calvin Klein bag, like huge.
Yeah.
And I was just like, there is no need for this lady's bag to be this big. And it got 212,000 likes. And then Calvin Klein sent me aftershave.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that was mad. And then my second, I love this fact, because for a while, my most liked video was about Catherine Connolly. Basically, I said that Jim Gavin dropped out because he couldn't do as much keepy uppies as Catherine Connolly.
Yeah.
And it got like 170k likes. And I think no, it was like either the official presidency page liked it or something, and then like all the political parties were reposting it.
Yeah.
Like Sinn Féin had it on their story, and I had it on Instagram and I had it on TikTok, but I was working in a broadcasters at the time, and I was like, I'm supposed to be like impartial even though I'm not a journalist.
Yeah.
So I took it down off Instagram. But anyway, that's it.
And so, I wanted to talk about your job, what you just mentioned.
My job.
There. So how did you know you could leave the bank?
So basically, I was very academic, like growing up, and I knew I wanted to go into corporate something.
Yeah.
And I was going to be a lawyer at Christmas. I did business and law in UCD.
Good man.
I was going to be a lawyer at Christmas, 4th year. And then I was like, fuck this, man. I don't have the concentration for this. I knew deep down what I wanted, but I was kind of in denial of going into media. And then I started college radio. That kickstarted it. Joined the bank. I knew I joined the bank for a 2-year contract because I was like, I'm going to leave. I knew deep down I was going to leave. All my friends were like accountancy and stuff. So they had 3.5-year contracts. And if you leave after you do exams, you should pay them back.
Yes.
So that was my point.
That.
I knew, okay, I'm probably going to leave here.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what it was looking like. So then I started working towards the media. So I was always posting TikTok since September 2023. Okay. So that's exactly when I started in the bank. And started posting TikToks. Then I joined iRadio part-time.
Okay,
So I was
cool.
working in the bank and iRadio.
Yeah.
And
Doing what for iRadio?
so I emailed them, and I would like cold email, just like, hey, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll make coffee. And they were like, you can join the street team if you want. As like, you know, street team, you go out, you do advertising for them, and you hand out shit. So I was lucky enough to do that. Then I got on air. So I'd be like covering for shows. Like I'd be working 9 to 5 at home, working from home for the bank, and then 9 p.m. I'd be on air till midnight.
Class.
So I was working all the time towards it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only time I was like, I'm actually going to quit my job is when I got the RTE internship. So it was full time for 6 months. And like, it's a great opportunity. Now, I knew I'd be most likely unemployed after 6 months.
Yeah.
And it was a reduction in pay from the bank, obviously. And I was permanent in the bank. So it was like, you know, in 1970s,
I know.
mother in Ireland would have had a heart attack.
Literally had a stroke.
You know, but times are different. So I just made the jump, and it was the best thing ever.
Yeah. What were you doing in RTE?
I was on the social media team.
Okay, you enjoyed that.
Man, I got like, I got
Best
such
exposure.
cool experiences out of that.
Yeah.
So I didn't realise what, like,
Down in Donnybrook.
yeah, in Donnybrook, yeah, but I live in Donnybrook now as well.
Oh,
but,
yeah, okay.
yeah, but why would you want to leave the D Fortress? You know what I mean? But I didn't realise at the time how beneficial the networking was when I was in RT. Because I was just doing my job, like. But I was talking to everybody, and maybe you'd go on a shoot, because again it was social media, and you'd chat to people there.
Yeah.
And I interviewed, like, the normal fun stuff that wasn't crazy was like, I interviewed the Irish women's rugby team, and you know, I loved that, and now I know some of the girls and all that. But like the crazy stuff, you wouldn't even believe it. Like I was basically only hovering now for this, but I was on the late a lot, or 3 or 4 times I think, doing socials.
Yeah.
So again, basically just hovering, not actually in charge of the socials. But like, was there for John Bon Jovi interview. Like,
Unreal.
you know, walked him through the corridor. Priscilla Presley. Like,
Wow.
I was in the audience for Priscilla Presley, but I was also like walking her through the corridors. She was there talking about Lisa Marie marrying Michael Jackson. You know, that's Elvis's fucking wife. Like, the John Bon Jovi thing was cool. David Gray in the social
Fucking
media
love
room.
David Gray.
Him and Garnoon did a collab in the social media room, like, and I was filming it or whatever.
Was
So-
that just the other day?
No. This was New Year's last year, but it was recorded before New Year's.
I think I saw a TikTok of David Gray performing in
Maybe it was like
office in
someone
Ireland
else.
or something.
Yeah, that was in Marconi House in Bower, but that was different.
Okay, right.
So yeah, I got like crazy experience of it.
And what about iRadio? Where is iRadio based?
They're based in Athlone, but they cover 16 counties.
They brought me to school before.
On the Pop Up bus. Or something. No
yeah.
way.
Yeah, me and my dad.
What, you're stuck for lift or what?
Yeah, no, me and my dad, we was dropping me off. I was in national school. He was dropping me off with my childminder, and like I think I'd like already missed the bus or something. Like my dad would just be like running late.
Yeah.
And we were like listening to the radio. I just remember sitting in the car like listening to the radio. Like I was drinking a coffee. I was 11 years old for some reason, and
You knew who you were.
Yeah, I knew who I was, and writing to SpongeBob and just drinking a coffee, and then SpongeBob, and then this thing came up on the radio and it was like, do you want to be brought to school by iRadio? And like, it was like, you know, we're popping. Like, I was like, oh my God.
Sorry, that's really cool. Like,
and I was like, Dad, I was like, can I please enter? And he's like, right, grand. And so like got his like fucking Nokia out and like sent the text message. Went to school.
Nokia?
Yeah.
It's Nokia, bro.
Nokia? No, I say Nokia.
Okay.
Wait, Nokia? Would you
wrong.
say Scone or Scone?
I'd say Scone. But
Okay,
the
I'll say
Nokia thing,
Scone.
now to be fair, what is Nokia Japanese?
I think it is Japanese.
So
yeah.
I don't know like how they pronounce the word, but like in Ireland, and I would that was my first phone when I was 8 years of age.
There was always a little bit of Nokia.
It's a Nokia, bro.
Going on. Okay, right.
Tomato. Anyway, who cares?
I took his Nokia out.
We won't let it get between us.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And sent the text message. Went to school. Was sitting in the back of the class, and then our principal came in, and she was like, "I have some very big news here." And we were like, "What?" And she was like, "Somebody here is going to be brought to school tomorrow by someone very special." We were all like, who was that? And I kind of forgot. And she was like, iRadio. And then I was sitting there, she goes, it's you. And I was like, oh my God. And then they came and picked me up in a van and like went off to school. And like, I'm not joking when I tell you, Ronan, I got to Cullions National School and it was like the big wall at the front of the school. Everything goes, way, like way, clap it. I knew who I was from here.
It was like
got out of the car,
Beyonce.
it was like this, like, you know, and it was just like had a iRadio t-shirt on.
Lady Diana, like just rolling through the
Just
streets.
rocking up. And then, did a radio interview in the school. And then the following week, we were in Athlone at this like family reunion. And I
mental, bro.
went, I was at the family reunion dinner and I got a phone call And I was like, hello? And they're like, it was in the evening time because it was at the dinner. And they're like, yeah, Jack, could we interview you for the radio? Like, you know, about you being brought to school by iRadio. And I was like, yeah, sure. Let me just like run to the disabled toilet there and I'll do the interview. Ran to the toilet. And then like someone my mum knew was like, here, your son's on the radio. And like mum was like, where? Like he was just beside me and I was like in the toilet doing a radio interview. But
and you're only a young lad, like.
Yeah, no, I was in like 6th class. But I haven't done what you've done in terms of like getting the first-hand experience like that in television, which I really, really want to do at some stage. I kind of thought I would get to do it here, but it's been very, very difficult.
Yeah, but like, I don't have any experience internationally, but I expect it to be very, very difficult. And that's something I've thought about, like, in terms of, you know, I've been over here and I get to see, obviously, 2 of my best friends live in New York, so I'm
Me and Ruth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously getting to spend time with you now. But Ruth, like, I came over and met her yesterday and I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like, your life here is so cool. And, you know, I'd love to be here or whatever. And I'd like to move to Australia and stuff. And then I thought about London. You know, you hit 25 and you start thinking about that.
I know.
But then I was like, my career is very reputational based and kind of momentum based.
Yeah.
So I just don't think. I think the UK, like, the only way you'd break out in the UK is you'd have to go on a reality TV show, like you have to win Big Brother or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's an option there. But in America, I just don't know how you do it. In Australia, probably try and get into the radio. Radio is fucking massive in Australia, you know.
Radio is big over there.
They love it, man.
What are your thoughts on people leaving Ireland as someone who like kind of champions Ireland?
Yeah. Oh my God! Thank you so much for saying that.
Yes,
because I do.
No. I think you totally do.
I probably did. No, I didn't. He's lying. He's
didn't
lying.
What?
Yeah, like, I didn't tell you to.
No, you did. I didn't fucking tell me to say that at all. No, you champion Ireland. I think like, you know what, but you're also like just a good, like, the people love you. They really do. You're fucking
Thank
sound.
you. I don't know.
And like, I think that what you're doing is great. But what I want to know is, in your position, what do you think of people leaving Ireland? What do you think about you leaving Ireland?
So
over to you, Ronan.
I'm glad. Thank you so much. I'm glad you said, you know, I'm championing Ireland or whatever. I don't think I don't ever announce like Ireland's the best place to be or whatever.
You did last night.
Yeah, that's probably true.
No, you didn't.
But no, there was nowhere else I wanted to be but Taramore last night.
Yeah,
right? But at the same time, I love Ireland. I was on 2FM last week talking about this, but I'm very happy to be from Ireland. I'm so proud of Ireland. And I enjoy my life in Ireland.
Yeah.
But people leaving, I totally understand it.
Yeah.
I've just mentioned there, I'd love to live in London, Australia, New York.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, actually, I don't want to live here, but I want to be here quite often.
You don't want to live in America or New York?
No, I don't want to live in New York. I'd live in America.
Yeah.
I love Boston. But I think people
very well there.
People should move. Like, go see the world. Live somewhere else. It's a challenge, and then like you can grow through the challenge. And even with Ruth, we talked about in Mulla, is Ruth from Mulla? Not really, but I'm from a parish called Mulla, and she lives just down the road. And we talked about when she was moving, like she didn't really know anyone. You know, she had kind of no base.
Good for her.
And to see what she's kind of, you know, built now, just like friends and all that, and like her job, and it's a good thing for someone to do. Also, like the world can be beautiful. Australia's fucking stunning. New York is crazy.
Yeah.
So I think people should move. I will move at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't like when people are like, oh, I'm gonna move because this Ireland is a shithole and there's nothing in Ireland for anyone. Actually, there's more jobs than there ever is.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the job market is tightening a little bit now, but like 5 years ago, I quit my job in a bank to do social media and general media. Like, you know, you can do what you want in Ireland now. Like, it's a prosperous state or whatever. And it's a nice place.
Yeah.
So I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of good things in Ireland, and I think we give out too much. There are definitely some issues.
Yeah, there are issues, and like, you know what, I like when people can give out. I do.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, oh, fuck this and fuck
like
that.
the hospital taking ages, man. You know,
that is mental.
It's fucking insane. And honestly, I'd be just walking around minding my own business, and then I get annoyed that they haven't started construction on the underground, on the metro. Like I'm just like, literally, I'd be walking down Donnybrook Road.
Link from the airport to the city.
Man, stop.
Like, the only link that exists is my auntie Karen, who has to pick me up at the airport.
And I don't even have a Karen. I don't have a Karen.
Like. You know, okay, Karen will pick you up next time.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet Mary as well.
Auntie. Yeah, Mary will come from Mayo to pick you up as
Legend.
well. Have no fear.
That's how I feel about Ireland. That's how I feel about people leaving Ireland. They should.
Yeah.
But like, don't be lying about, you know, oh, I have to move. You only move for the experience, not because you need a job.
I think that is so true, by the way. I like, and you know what? I hate when people take that approach and like
Yeah.
they're like, well, sure, I had to come over to Sydney to get a job. Did ya?
Yeah.
No one's getting a fucking job in Sydney.
Like, Ireland's expensive as hell. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
So
Everywhere is.
So is Sydney. So is London. So is New York.
Yeah.
You know, like housing crisis is.
Like, go to Pyongyang if you're looking for somewhere cheap.
Go there, baby.
Yeah, you know.
Where the fuck's that? That's North Korea.
North Korea.
Did you ever see the movie The Interview?
Yeah, mental.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
But I think that Ireland is having like, it's having like such a, I don't know, would you say like renaissance or like resurgence? Like,
In what?
It's like, it's
Just in
so
general.
fucking cool. Like the arts that it's coming out, like
Arts is-
Fontaine's
yeah,
just
we're
brought
top.
out a new song,
Yeah.
CMAT. Like, people love Irish culture, and I mean that's why Mor Fest is so amazing.
Yeah, Mor Fest class. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea by Kevin and Fiona and everybody. There's a stacked lineup.
Yeah.
Owen Colgan last night. Sick.
Man, he's so gas.
Ronan Mitchell. I mean, they're
here we
bringing
go.
in the big stars. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dayton show Saturday night. Can't wait.
What's the
hosting
approach?
it. Just absolute stardom. Just like
It's going to be unreal.
amazing.
What are you gonna wear?
Nothing.
No, okay, good. Right, that's perfect.
Naked.
Even better.
How are we going to get the crowds in? That's how.
That's how. Yeah. Okay. Good. You heard it here.
Yeah, no, honestly, I need to chat through with Patrick about the format. I don't even know the format
Patrick
yet.
was on the show 2 days ago.
Fantastic. Shift
Yeah.
Irish. What a name. Shift.
Yeah,
like,
what a fucking
just kind of
name.
does what it says on the tin. Like.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully I get people shifting on stage tomorrow night. I'd love that.
Please fucking do.
Wouldn't that be class?
Yes, please.
I'm not
do.
allowed. I was told I'm not allowed shift.
Okay.
Fucking disgrace.
Right. Well,
anyway.
you'll be shifting after that. Have no fear.
Yeah.
But definitely, do you have the shift app on your phone? I assume you do.
Yeah.
Get everybody on that app.
Get on the app.
Get on the app, because like if everybody is checked into it and they're using it at Mor Fest, it's going to do what it's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
But I hope I can arrange love tomorrow night. I'm going to play Cupid.
I know someone who's doing it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Who?
I ran into a girl. Her name is Grace. I ran into a girl near where I live in the Upper East Side, and she was like, "Are you going to Mor Fest?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing the dating show." And, like,
Class.
totally, like, kind of, not within my social circle. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, "I saw it and I applied to it."
Oh, what a legend. I know a girl
Yeah.
doing it as well. One of my friends was like, "We've got this girl to sign up." I was like, "Sweet."
And is it like
40 people signed up, which is a
take
lot.
me out, or is
It's
it
like blind dating, I think.
Okay, so what? There'll be like a kind of thing up.
Yeah, and there'll probably be like 3 or 4, let's say, lads, and there'll be one girl, and I'll be like interviewing the two of them, like, let's say, bashing out the questions to see compatibility, and then she'll probably pick one or whatever. So it's exciting.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, let's find love. Well, not like for us, but like let's find love for people.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Because-
this is Cupid Mitch. Cupid, isn't that what it's called?
Cupid, yeah, man.
Cupid Mitch.
Arrow
right
through
here
the heart.
beside me.
But ironic, they got me to host it because my dating life's a fucking shambles.
Oh, here, don't even start. It's an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But I think, you know what? Those who go through it can actually offer the most amount of support.
100%.
You know, so maybe
and like
they-
if you
maybe
you
they
know
saw that in you.
if you can't beat them, join them or whatever. Like I'm the middleman tomorrow night, and I can't wait.
Yeah, no, it's going to be class. And I guess you probably picked up a lot of tips or tricks.
Where the fuck is this going?
Or both from Love Island, reviewing Love Island.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
So what made you want to do that? Like, so I don't watch Love Island.
Okay.
Not on that buzz at all. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of a nun. Like, I think it's like too sexy.
But American Love Island is much
I don't watch that
raunchier
either.
and sexier than the UK. Like it freaks me out. But I don't think it's like too like raunchy or like sexy or whatever. Like I think they do a heart rate challenge now. That is like right up there. I don't
What's
know how the girls just come out and dance on the lads, but like it's a full strip show. Like, and I don't know how they have the confidence to do it, or like it's very kind of R-rated, to be honest.
How do they be hiding like what's going on, if you know what I'm saying?
Riding.
No. Like, I mean, like if if someone's dancing.
They do
like
be riding in there,
Do they?
Yeah.
Is that on TV?
And, yeah, and they stopped showing it.
Oh, for God's sake.
So they just be riding and they don't show it, which is mental, but they used to show it
I think I would watch it if
they were all riding.
if they're all riding, but like if they were all like maybe like not as so amazingly good looking.
Just get a load of fucking bang average dudes.
Like, remember Big Brother back in the day?
Bring me in. Not Big Brother.
No,
but like,
no, you should be on the top one.
No, make the average looking people and bring me in.
But like, just bring in someone. It's like, hi, my name is Sosha and I work in Tesco.
Yeah, and then like she's chatting to John, who works on the site and has a big beer belly.
Yes.
I'd fucking love that.
That's like way more entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I just find it shallow, and I know people are going to say to me, "What are you talking about?" Because I'm obsessed with the Real Housewives.
I'm not gonna lie. I knew you were obsessed with the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Because I think Sophie told me.
Right. Yeah. Fair
Because
enough.
she met you yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
And She loves it.
Yeah.
And I knew you're obsessed. And then I was like, I'm surprised he doesn't like Love Island because it's reality TV.
I know.
Let me answer your question because I just will rant.
Yeah. I can't even remember what question I
You asked why I got involved.
Oh, yeah.
So I was at my ex's house and we were doing that thing where, you stop dating someone but then you meet up again.
Yeah.
So we met up, like, I don't know, Closure or whatever. And Love Island was on. And I knew Fitzy, we don't know each other well at all, but we were messaging a little bit. I was trying to interview him a few months back.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I'm going on Love Island or whatever. So I knew like really early, it was like April or whatever. And I was like, sweet. But then it broke and I couldn't interview him then, so I was raging.
Yeah.
But so I knew he was on it or whatever. And then first episode, I just literally pulled out the phone because I was like, why am I looking at Fitzy's abs on the screen? And that blew up. And then his sister commented on it, was like, do it every night. And his friend Dean texted me, was like, oh man, you should definitely keep doing them. So then I just did, and the first like 10 days, 5 days, they were all getting thousands of likes. And like, I'm a content creator, man.
Yeah.
I had like,
this is good.
I was like, obviously keep the ball rolling here. So then it became some pain in the ass, like, because there's fucking 40
you have your own life and
man,
stuff,
there's 40 episodes or 50 episodes.
That as well, I don't know, can I keep up with that?
It's 8 weeks long, bro, every night, 6 nights a week. So I was literally doing it for ages, and then I took a couple of breaks. I missed a couple of eps.
What if you went out, like, you take a break?
Yeah, no, I do it the next morning because I'm self-employed, like, so I watch Love Island at 9 a.m.
How
in the morning.
funny is that that's like, shit, I need to like clock in and do this now?
My housemates were like, you are not real. You're going into the, like, it's
Into
not an
the room.
office,
Yeah.
but into a room at a desk to work, and that's watching Love Island. I swear to God. And like, I'd be watching at 9 a.m. in the morning, man. I never want to see that fucking show again.
Oh, no
like,
way.
I was so sick. Can I pull you for a chat? Shut up, man. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what are they even talking about?
Nothing, and it's great. But like, I'm not a massive. I wouldn't say I'm a massive Love Island fan.
Yeah, you was just okay. So were you there? Were you doing it to represent Fitzy, or were you doing it to talk about the show?
I was doing it for likes.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Good. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
I was doing it for likes, man. And then also, like, I am in entertainment. Like,
Yes.
everyone keeps saying to me, why aren't you doing sport? Like, I grew up sport mad and stuff.
Yeah.
And I grew up like sport and background and all that shit. But like, I didn't go into sport because I don't think it cubby holes you presenting wise. But you're definitely, if you're in sport, you're in sport.
You're in sports.
I want to be in fucking everything.
Yeah.
So entertainment, pop culture. I don't want news or like really really serious stuff. Not yet. Maybe when I'm older.
Yeah.
But entertainment. So I go on 6 o'clock show and I go on to FM and I do entertainment roundups. Like.
Yeah.
So I have to talk about Real Housewives or Love Island or whatever. So it just fit perfectly, and it was also commentary. Do you know, like, and that's kind of works into, whether it's presenting or coming on and talking about these things. So it's like, maybe it was almost like showcasing me.
Yeah.
But obviously
I
I wanted to represent Fitzy. He's Galway, he's a content creator, he's a nice lad. But that wasn't like the reason I started it. And I'm not mad about the show either.
Yeah. And you were on the football team with Fitzy, were you?
Yeah, we did a charity match there, Gaelic for Good.
What was the crack with that?
It was just a charity match, Gaelic for Good, represented loads of different charities. I did it for Down Syndrome Ireland because my little sister has Down syndrome, and it was fantastic, and I fucking balled out. But then I was on this lad, Keane Johnson, right? They put me full back. Like, don't put me full back. Okay, I'm a nippy corner forward. Do you know? Yeah. I'm a small man, so Keane Johnson's like one of the best footballers in Offaly.
Yeah.
He scored like, I got roasted by him. He scored 3 goals. I went midfield. I was okay. Then I went back full back again, and he scored another 3 goals, and we went to penalties. But it was great crack.
Yeah. Who else was on the team?
So it was like me, Fitzy, who else? Eric Roberts was on the team.
Right. Yeah.
He's great. There was so many different people.
Was there girls on it too?
There was girls and lads, yeah.
Because
we weren't allowed to shoulder the girls, which I felt was sexist because I want equality.
Yeah,
I'm a feminist.
Yeah, good man. As you
I
should
like
be.
reading feminine literature, and I'm not being performative. I swear to God.
No, what do you read?
Clip this though, because then it'll work. Like,
Yeah, I will,
women will be
actually.
like, "Oh my God, he reads the Seven Husbands."
We
of
read.
Evelyn
Let me write
Hugo.
this down. The
Seven Husbands, Evelyn Hugo, great book.
Yeah.
I'm currently reading Binding 13, which is The Boys That Told Men.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
It's fucking massive, man. This West Cork author, Chloe Walsh, she wrote them and like millions of copies sold, and now they're turning into an Amazon Prime.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so I'm reading the first book. There's like 6 books.
Yeah.
It's basically like private school lads in Cork, and like, you know, their relationships with like girls, and then the girls like have troubled backgrounds and all this. It's just there's loads of different topics. But I'll tell you a very quick thing about that. I was on a plane to London to see Niall Horan a few weeks back, and do you know the way?
Go meet him. Or see him in concert.
It was his dinner party, like,
wow.
as in his promo.
Oh yes, I saw that.
His album's called Dinner Party,
Yes,
so he
yes,
did a
yes.
promo
Sorry,
for a
I
dinner
saw
party.
this,
So there's
yeah.
about 100 people there.
Class.
So it's great crack. But I didn't get to chat to him, unfortunately.
Fact.
I wanted to talk to him. But so you know the way no one like sits beside you on the plane that you want to talk to ever.
Yeah.
Well, this time, like, it was just this beautiful young woman, and she said hello, like, as she, you know, came in and sat down. So we started talking, and she was like, I'm an actress and all that. And I was like, sweet, can I have your Instagram? She's like, yeah.
Nice.
And then this
no days off.
no days off.
No.
And then like this Boys to Tom Men thing is fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a cult. And so she was announced then 1 week later as like one of the lead actresses in it.
Amazing.
And that's why she was over filming in Ireland.
How were you?
And it was, can I tell you something? It was so funny. I was like, oh, when you're back shooting in Ireland, I text her after London. I was like, when you're back shooting in Ireland, do you want to meet up? I'll show you around or whatever. She was like, defo, love that. Then she got announced as in the show.
Class.
And I texted her again. She didn't reply.
Fuck. No, try again.
But she made, like, you know, she made it. And then she was like, no, fuck this guy.
No, try again.
No.
If you don't, at first you don't succeed, try again. Seriously.
No,
because I'd say her messages were kind of hopping when she got announced. So I'd say you got pushed down a little bit, but maybe try.
Anyway, move on.
Try get yourself back up there. But that's funny what you say. I got talking to beautiful man on a plane. I asked what his name was. His name was Danny Healy-Rae.
I've heard of him.
So yeah, sat beside me on the plane to New York.
Mad.
Hilarious. Like,
did you recognize him straight off the bat?
Yeah. Like, I knew him. I met him before. I met him on the night of my grad. We were out in Dublin. We were on Bagot Street, and I'm not even. I have the video on my phone. I'll show it to you after. But basically, like, me and my dad were like outside. I think it was Toners again, and then
you love Toners.
I do, yeah. And then here you go. I'm going to pronounce it right for you. Nokia is it? Nokia. I heard a Nokia ringtone.
He has a Nokia.
I turn around. It's Danny Healy-Rae.
Are they still making them?
I mean, he has one.
Yeah,
he has one.
Cowboy
so we're sitting to him,
so.
and then sitting beside him on the plane, chatting shite the whole way, and then got to JFK and was like helping him like find his bag and stuff like that.
That's
it's so
mad.
funny. But so you don't watch Real Housewives?
No.
But do you report about it sometimes?
Yeah.
You do. So do you just find out online what's going on?
Find out online.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? The thing about Housewives, and like I am so for people calling me out being like, right, you don't watch Love Island. Like, I mean, I muted the words Love Island, like that phrase on my Twitter a long time ago.
Bro.
But this is what I mean by my
Dead
Twitter
right,
is catering towards me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, did I finish it earlier? Sorry. Or I don't know, was that a private conversation we were having? I can't even remember. But like, I had my Jack Rowe Twitter, and then I set up a Britney Spears fan account in 2016.
Of
and
course
then I just like kept a private Twitter account.
Course you did.
I know.
Did it cook? Like, was it successful?
Yeah. Like I just would like be casually getting loads and loads of likes about things, and then it kind of transitioned into Housewives, and now it's just like a private media page. But I'm like, why did I even? I should have just done it on my main page.
100%, man.
But basically, I understand why people call me out about Housewives, because like I'm like, Love Island's a load of shite, but like, I mean, I can see why people think Housewives is a load of shite.
Love Island is shite, man, but it's easy to watch. Like, you turn off the brain.
Yeah.
And sometimes in this crazy world, Jack, there's a lot of stimulation, so it's good to turn off the brain. And watching Love Island is like that.
What else are you watching in terms of like scripted stuff?
Scripted stuff?
Yeah, like, I mean, not
Rivals.
reality. What, Rivals?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on Amazon Prime. Come to the Cotswolds.
I watched an episode of that.
Yeah, there's a couple of Irish. Victoria Smurfit's in it. Declan McKenna. Sorry, that's his character's name. Aidan Turner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really, really good. Danny Dyer's in it. Fucking love him. So I'm watching that. And honestly, apart from that, like, I haven't been watching too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a busy man.
Yeah. Went over to London with Warner Brothers to watch The End of Oak Street.
Class.
Dinosaur movie. Batshit fucking crazy dinosaur movie.
I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah. At one point, your man, Ewan McGregor, knocks over a T-Rex by hitting him with the bat. And I was like, this is fucking mental. We all were in the cinema, like, looking around. We're like, what is happening here?
It was no shite.
Well, it was grand. It was just bonkers. Like,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Okay. I'm watching Sex and the City for the first time.
I feel people get really into that shit. Like.
Yeah, they do. You haven't watched it, have you?
Never.
No.
I watched a lot of Gossip Girl back in the day.
So I actually haven't watched Gossip Girl.
Oh man, it's good, and especially because you're living in Manhattan, like.
I live in the Upper East Side.
Yeah, and that's where
it all goes down.
That's where it went down, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gossip Girl is really good.
That's where Gabe is from, actually, Upper East Side.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. He could be Gossip Girl.
Yeah, he is Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
So I started watching Sex and the City just because I'm here in New York and I want to watch it.
Yeah, like I was literally watching stuff based in New York before I came here just for its vibes.
It is vibes,
Yeah.
but like I'm like, Jesus Christ, like there's it's kind of like every single episode there's like loads and loads of sex. Like,
Who's big? Yeah, but bro, it says it in the fucking
No,
title.
I know,
like.
but I think I would like to watch The City. It's just about sex
Yeah,
and The City.
you're
I'm like, okay.
PG as hell, man.
I am
I'm
and
not
I am,
PG.
and it's like I am and I am, and like I don't know why I just get like. When Fiona said it to me, like she was like, "You hate
Fiona's
sexy
fucking
shows."
hilarious, by the way.
Oh my god, Fiona's like
She's so funny.
She's like an ominous figure on this podcast because I
Yeah.
talk about her all the time.
She's an idea.
Yeah,
A
but like,
fragrance.
she's like a god
Yeah.
on this show. Like I'm like talking about Fiona all the time, and she never appears. And I'm
get
like, will you
you.
come on the podcast? She's like, when you most need me, I will.
Yeah.
So you know,
Like
we grew up
if
together.
you say her, really?
Yeah, so
if you say her name like 3 times in the mirror.
No, she won't even appear then.
Oh.
She's
hard to catch.
She is hard to catch. You were watching Rosa Tralee though, were you?
Yeah, well, I was in it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I was an escort.
Were you?
Yeah, they got ridiculed
know
this
that.
year, man. Thank fuck I wasn't in it this year.
Why?
So, like, they were dancing or whatever and singing, and like people clipped it up and put it online, and like it was all over Twitter, it was all over Instagram, TikTok. Comments were like, "Virgin convention," like, you know, all the worst people you've ever met in your life in one room and all. So I did it in 2024, and like it was great crack, man. Like group of lads, sound lads. You know, a lot of my close friends now. Like for example, the boot camp we did was down in the hotel Meadowlands in Tralee. Drank the whole weekend, not allowed our phones.
Yeah.
2
Nice.
nights, 3 days, no phones. Drinking with lads who are great musicians, you know, like banging out the guitar, all this shit. Running on the beach, like
Nice.
because we had to do boot camp or whatever. So it was some crack, and I met fabulous people through it.
Boot camp for what?
Well, we just like do a boot camp or whatever as escorts.
Like, what?
When I say escorts, not hookers. Like I didn't have to sleep with anyone.
Oh right, okay, grand. So
Yeah.
I actually have done sleeping with people.
I was told
yeah,
of
boot
your
camps
kind of
those.
behavior.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But wait, so was it a boot camp to like get in shape for the for
Yeah,
the
but
thing?
it's just like an idea.
It's kind of bonding.
It's obviously not real in terms of you don't have to get in physical shape.
yeah,
for
it's like a high rocks. You have to do.
Sorry, it's absolutely bonding.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's what it is.
I could see that for you, like maybe like heading towards that direction, like hosting Rosa Tralee.
Yeah, I would love to, man. But Dahi he's a smooth operator, man.
Have you met him?
Yeah, loads of times. I was at up for the match there a few months back, and I had about 5 seconds airtime at the end talking on it. But Dahi O'Shea was hosting it. Like, and he's just a smooth operator. People
Yeah,
in the
he
crowd
is.
were shouting things at him, and he was just like replying with a wink or whatever. And yeah, he's smooth, man.
That's a bit of you though. Like I mean, that's what I see for you, and
Cool.
like I like get that from you. Like
Thank
I
you so much,
really
Jack.
see a very fruitful career.
Well, let's see how the dating show goes, and if it goes good, then we'll know.
yeah.
Do you know
But
what I mean?
I see a fruitful career ahead.
I hope
And
so, bro.
Thank you again for doing this.
Yeah, we
for
didn't
coming on
fucking
here.
touch any of the topics we were
No,
going to talk about.
no, I barely looked at the thing. One thing I thought of yesterday is, what did you call farts when you were younger?
Man, I just called them farts.
You just call them farts straight up.
Yeah.
We used to call them rudies. I had this
Never
conversation
heard
with
of
someone.
that.
Yeah, rude, because they're rude. So we used to
Oh
call
my
them
god,
rudies.
they are.
Yeah.
I think I just called them farts, man.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, maybe in Galway, like that's what goes down.
Yeah.
My friend called them blusks.
What?
That was a word for them. Yeah, no, I started collecting data.
How did this thought come to your mind, Jesse?
I can't remember. Wait, I'm going to be totally honest with you here. This is actually first conversation we had when we were drunk on the bus to Mantra. Do you know what Mantra is?
Yeah,
The
dude,
teenage
yeah.
disco in Castlebar.
Iconic. I was never there, but it's like Fiona. It's an idea to me.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I was
Fiona
never-
was most certainly at Mantra.
Yeah, I'm sure she was, but I was never there. But I had heard about it and stuff. And we had Ballymac, but the big rumor, or the big idea was Cartown that time in Leitrim.
Yes. Oh, there was a lot of rumours about
And then
Cartown.
Dublin was Wes. And it's all over now.
Oh, I remember hearing things about Wes. But we were on the bus to Mantra and we were like, I don't know why we were talking about what you call farts. And actually, the person who calls farts blusks is Siobhan Roddy. She's from Ballina.
Yeah.
And then Alvy used to call farts beeps. But I got talking to someone about that yesterday and I just thought it was really funny. But
It is funny.
anyway, thank you so much for doing this. And I'm your like charity case here. But
Absolutely not.
thank you so much. Did you enjoy yourself?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave, but no, I was just happy to be. I was really looking forward to it and stuff.
Good. Well, thank you. I know I really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy to.
And we're in the Hoff Studios.
We're in Hoff Studios, and we are
rolling with the Rose.
with just the
Rowe.
row.
And Rowe.
No, we are. Yeah, the rows.
Rolling with the Rose.
Well, that's a good place to leave it. Put it there.
Love that.
Thank you very much.
So nice to
Really,
meet
thank
you,
so much,
again
Ronan.
after Toners.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
That was like invisible string.
We have a good weekend ahead of us, though.
100%. Let's do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, go. A big shout out to Hannon Travel for sponsoring today's episode of Rolling with the Rows. If you're planning your next trip, whether it's a weekend away or a big adventure, make sure you check out Hannon Travel. They're an Irish-owned travel company, and honestly, there's nothing better than having someone take the stress out of organising your travels. Huge thank you to Emer and the team at Hannon Travel for supporting the podcast. Thank you very much. Peace. Okay, nice. Thank you. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yes.
He's so funny.